Good morning. I'm Specialist Starken, and I'll be giving you an unclassified brief on leader attributes and why they are important to being an effective leader in the Army. Attributes are characteristics internal to a leader. These affect how an individual behaves, thinks, and learns within certain conditions and environments. Strong character, solid presence, and keen intellect enable individuals to perform the core leader responsibilities. The three categories of core attributes are character, the moral and ethical qualities of a leader; presence, characteristics open to display by the leader and open to be viewed by others; and intellect, the mental and social abilities the leader applies while leading. These are the three main displays of attributes when it comes to leadership. As I will be discussing each of those points, there are also 13 attributes that fall under those three main displays, which include Army values, empathy, warrior ethos, discipline, military and professional bearing, fitness, confidence, resilience, mental agility, sound judgment, innovation, interpersonal tact, and expertise. Although there are 13 total attributes, with each one of those specifically falling under one of the three main displays, I will only be focusing on the ones that are most important to me, I believe, that create an effective leader, which are Army values, discipline, resilience, and mental agility. Therefore, discussing character for a display of attribute. A soldier's character says a lot about them and how they lead and their integrity. Leaders who firmly adhere to applicable laws, regulations, and unit standards build credibility with their subordinates and enhance trust of the nation they serve. Character consists of the moral and ethical qualities of an individual revealed through their decisions and actions. Leaders must consistently demonstrate good character and inspire others to do the same. This also includes keeping your own character in line as well as your soldiers. Falling under character is Army values. This is a key aspect of leader attributes. Army values consist of the principles, standards, and qualities considered essential for service members. The Army values set expectations for conduct and are fundamental to making the right decision in any situation. Living, teaching, and reinforcing Army values is an important leader responsibility. The 7 Army values that consist of loyalty, duty, respect, selfless service, honor, integrity, and personal courage means they're all just as equal as one another, and that you cannot have one without having the other. To be an effective leader, you must stand by all of these 7 values to obtain character leadership. Also falling under character is discipline. Discipline is extremely essential to your character, knowing how to conduct and demonstrate self-discipline. Individual discipline supports the unit or an organization. At the unit level, leaders maintain discipline by enforcing standards impartially and consistently. Having discipline as a leader is very crucial to being who and what your soldiers need. The next crucial main attribute is presence. Presence represents who you are as a leader and what you stand for in the military, and what kind of impression you leave. Demonstrating presence is more than just showing up and being seen, although both are very important. The actions, words, and the manner in which a leader carries themselves should convey confidence, competence, and a positive example for others to emulate. As a leader, you should always have presence. Your soldiers look up to you all the time, whether you see it or not. Falling under presence would be resilience. Resilient soldiers learn and grow from experiencing difficult situations. Leaders instill resilience and a winning spirit in subordinates through personal example and tough, realistic training. When coming face to face with hardship as a leader, you must show resilience to overcome and succeed. Resilient soldiers can recover quickly from setbacks, shock, and injuries while maintaining focus on their jobs and the next mission to come. Next would be intellectual capacity for another attribute display. This means you must have a flexible mind. This also shows how well a leader can think. This is truly fundamental to having a successful leadership and properly using the correct brain power and knowledge. Intellect enables leaders to think creatively and critically to gain situational understanding, make sound judgments, solve problems, and take correct action. Intellect allows leaders to reason analytically, critically, ethically, and with cultural sensitivity. And as a leader, they should be aware of their certain strengths and weaknesses when involving intellect. Mental agility falls under intellectual capacity. Mental agility helps leaders effectively react to change and adapt to the dynamic situations inherent to military operations. Mental agility keeps leaders from fixating on the wrong problems or getting stuck on poor solutions. As a leader, you should be able to overcome and adapt multiple situations to be able to find a new perspective and approach. Critical thinking is also key to mental agility to be able to understand and change situations, create good judgment, and find a new solution. Obtaining great mental agility creates an effective leader for soldiers to look up to and create their own intellectual capacity on. Today, we have gone over the 3 main displays of leader attributes and 4 subtopics of leader attributes. Discussing why each is important to being an effective leader, every soldier should utilize these attributes and incorporate them in their day-to-day life. Leaders should always know their Army values, discipline, resilience, and mental agility because they are very critical to being an effective leader while still considering the rest of the 13. An effective leader involves having great and credible character, having presence at all times, and achieving a great amount of intellectual capacity. At this time, I will open it for any questions or comments anyone may have. If there are no further questions, this concludes my brief.